Okay, so to make our graph, you're going to insert, you're going to go down to chart, and you're going to push line graph. Once you get this, it will look like this, which is not very helpful, so we have to edit it. So if you click Link Chart Options and go to Open Source, it will show you a Google Sheet with all the information. Now, we don't need periods and points scored. This makes it be like basketball or something. So, instead of period 1, erase that and period 2. Actually, go ahead and erase everything here. So we are going to put, in this corner here, we're going to put the mass and the lifespan of the stars. Now, you should have, at this point, put these guys in order. And what you'll do is you'll take this order, and you'll copy over their mass and their time. I've already done this on a different sheet. Copy and paste this over. Now keep in mind that the lifespan for the first one is hundreds of billions. So what I did was I simply just made it 1,000 billion. So I made it 1,000s and then billions. Billions is going to have 3 sets of zeros. 3 sets of 3 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that's where that number comes from. I'll make it a little bigger, that way you can see it. Now if you notice, we still have the wrong title, so we can change the title to Lifespan of the Sun versus Mass, or Mass versus Lifespan of the Sun. Okay, to make my, so I did that by double clicking here. To change my X and Y axis, my horizontal axis is the mass, and that's in m's with a 0 dot, but I can't make that on here. And then our vertical axis is the lifespan in years. Now you're still going to notice that our chart looks a little wonky because it's too big of numbers over here. So in order to fix that, you will scroll down on your customized side to where it says vertical axis. You will scroll down and push log scale. Once you push log scale, you'll see it fits a little bit better on your screen. The last thing we're going to do is we're going to add labels onto each of our points. And then in order to put the labels on the points, we will go to series, and then you'll push data labels, then type, you'll put custom. Now when we put custom, what we can do is over to the side, we can write which of these is for which star. So for this one, the very first one is Gliese 569. And once you do those, the next one is SNT. You will notice that they show up. They're not great because of where they're located, but they are on there. Now my next one, and again, my spelling's a little off. And we're just labeling as we go. I guess I can see a little bit better. Now I have all my labels on my points. The last thing we need to do is we need to determine what the lifespan of the sun is using this graph. So you can use an equation which would give you a much more precise number. Or we know the mass of the sun is 1m. And then we can simply go up until we get about to our sun. And our sun would be about at 10 billion years.